Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. So I know I talk about a lot of times what to do, how to do things better. I'm about to head to the huge convention 2017 in New Orleans, and really wanted to talk for a few minutes about what I did wrong, what I wish, what held me back. I mean, I've been in this business a long time, and it took me entirely too long to start growing from 25,000 a year to breaking six figures the last 2 years. Number one, I think I really underestimated the need for a lot of things to bring in more leads. Plain and simple. I mean, that learning how to do the work is really important, but if you're not taking the time and money to learning all the different things you can do to get leads, I mean, the rest of it doesn't matter. I mean, you can have the best looking truck, you can have the best equipment. If customers can't find you, and enough of them, then one, you can't charge enough. You're not going to make as much money. You're going to have those times that are too slow, and it's going to make your business fail. I've always had a second job, so that's kind of use the pressure washing money as essentially as bonus money or as extra side hustle, which a lot of people do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but making it a business that now I'm not feeding it, it's feeding me. I mean, early on, certainly my website, I thought, well, hey, I'm a smart guy. I'm pretty good with computers. Let me build my own website. It worked okay. But certainly you can get a website done for a lot cheaper. I ended up having mine done 2 years ago by Anya Curry with Ambidextrous. I don't think early on I would have been able to convince myself that spending $2,000 on a website was necessary or was worth that. I've made so much more money off of it, and people see that. It's just another part of the marketing piece. Not understanding, having crappy lawn signs early on, truly not getting as invested and involved in learning more than just, hey, I bought this machine, the water will remove the dirt and the green from the siding. I wish I could go back and forget about Northern Tool ever existing. I wasted so much money thinking that was like a great catalog and stuff. Not searching out more information to find out what chemicals and things actually worked. Finding people that would be trustworthy, and it's, looking back, it's not surprising. I mean, the vendors down here in my area, one, were less than helpful, and now that I know as much as I do, even if they had been helpful, they would have been putting me in the wrong direction. Joining UAMCC and PWRA, guys, I wish I'd been in there 10 years ago. I really and truly do. I would be so much further along in this business than I am right now. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy with where I'm at, and we're going to continue to grow rapidly. Getting some of the other equipment upgrading faster. If I'd really understood that it wasn't, again, just pressure and water to clean houses, which again goes back to buying chemicals at Home Depot or Lowe's or at these other local supply places that were garbage. Wish I understood how a downstream injector worked. That's a big thing, and I think that's part of why the chemicals didn't work. Without a good downstream injector, not knowing that, I tried Simple Cherry and bleach many years ago, right, 6 or 7 years ago. Didn't work well for me. I don't have a sense of smell, so it wouldn't really matter as far as the cherry scent, but yeah, I didn't know, and certainly it didn't seem to work, so I gave up on it. Took me a couple years, started using limonene, which worked well. Had some issues that obviously made me switch from it. If I had to do it all over again, I'd try and upgrade faster. I definitely would buy more hose faster as well. And so many things. I mean, and part of it too is just learning from your mistakes, learning, you know, hey, this isn't working. And I'll say this, it certainly gave me a wide range of exposure to different scenarios and things now that I look back, and, you know, it's a wonder I didn't kill myself doing some things. So I mean, if you're watching this, you're already ahead of the game on a lot of this. That's why I've tried to make these videos, because I really wish I had found and searched online for people that actually knew what they're talking about and not just had the most YouTube views and stuff. Because we all know there's a lot of bad videos out there, bad information, bad processes, and everything. If you're starting out, find other contractors in your area. You know, if you've got 5, 10, 20 of them, give them a call. Say, hey, I'm so and so with blah 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 power washing. I know we're in the same market right now. I'm a small fish. I know you've been doing this for a long time. I'd love to just have some of your time, buy you lunch, or just come shadow you for a day. I just want to learn so that, one, I can grow a successful business, but I also don't want to hurt the market. I don't want to hurt other people, and I'd much rather be on, you know, at the very least, cordial terms with other contractors in our area instead of making enemies. So, you know, if you call and act humble and ask, you know, for people for their advice and just some information, you know, you're going to get some guys that are going to tell you to go fly a kite, but I'd be willing to bet that you're going to find at least 1 or 2 or 3 guys or girls that would be interested in helping you. And then simply from there, if all they did was get you involved in any of the other pressure washing organizations or groups, it's going to set you way far ahead. I was fortunate to have another guy in my area that I knew from high school that runs Power Washing Company, and he's basically been doing it full time since we got out of high school. So well ahead of me there, and was able to give me some tips, advice. You know, we've helped each other out a bunch. Equipment, he doesn't have quick connect sometimes, and we're able to get him stuff so he doesn't have to deal with some of the other vendors and all. So but anyways, just some food for thought. It's always easy to focus on the positives, but also want to focus on what I wish I had done differently. So have a great day.